Okay. All right. So this is for the reading section of the AZMerit. So once again, I'll provide you with the link in the description below, and I'll also send it an email for you. So this is the link to the practice test. So once again, guest user, guest session, boom, don't have to do anything. Just click sign in. And it's going. There we go. Okay, we're gonna pick 6th grade because we're 6th grade. If you're not in 6th grade and you're looking at this, then you need to pick your own grade. And I'm going to start the reading test, okay? And then we're going to do math next, and I'll do one for the help section. So sign language off. If I want it on though, if I'm deaf or hard of hearing, that is something that you'll want to click on. Closed captioning, if you'd like that, you can click that. That's if there's a video or something. And then once again, this is, do you notice how this is kind of the same? You can pick different choices. Most people, of course, pick this one. Don't pick one of the different choices if it's really not helpful for you. Because it's just going to distract you, and then you're going to have to pause your test, go out, come back in, log in, and do this all over again. So mouse pointer, this time I'll pick the extra large yellow, just large yellow. There we go. There's the large yellow. That way you can see it. And print size, I'm going to still go to the 1.5 because that just makes it a little easier to read. So I'm going to select this and move on. And now I have to make sure that the video playback is working. There's just a little bit more added because sometimes there's videos. Okay, I can hear it. So I'm going to say I could play the video and sound. If I couldn't, I'm going to click that and I can raise my hand and get one of the test proctors to come and help me. Text to speech again. I don't want it any more than a 12. David desktop. There he is. Low pitch. High pitch. Oh, I don't like that. I'm going to put it in the middle. And I don't want to go more than 12 because if I go more than 12, it's going to be super fast and it's going to skip some of the words and you're going to be frustrated. You'll have to pause the test, exit, re-enter, and then reset this. You don't want to do that. So you're going to click I heard the voice. Do not skip it. Do not skip it because then if you need to hear something, you're going to have to pause, exit, and reset it so you can hear it. And so this is to review your test settings. Okay. There's the help guide. I'm going to do another video with that. Begin test now. So I'm going to go in here. And if I have the option of text to speech, it's not going to happen for you in here. So don't raise your hand and say my text to speech isn't working. It's because when you're doing the reading test, it's not going to work. So you can see up here in the corner. Oh, move myself over here. It has a line reader, but I don't even know if it's going to read this. So, and once again, the reader doesn't work on the sample test. But so you're going to read through it. And once again, it's the same thing, right? Okay. So that is one of, let's get rid of that. This one is a podcast, right? So you have to listen to it. That's why you have to have your audio working. Okay. So that one you listen to. And so you may want to open up the notes. And as he's talking, right? And we've got the text there as well. So he's speaking it and you have the option, oh, I spelled inauguration wrong. So there you go. So you've got that. And okay, there's just two. There's only two texts, the President's Own and the podcast. Okay, so I can save and close. And then when I open back up my notes, boom, there they are, right? And in the reading test, you don't have that space like you have in the writing test. So you really do want to use the notes because that can help you. You can also, oh no, it's in Galileo. There's a highlighter. There's no highlighter on here. So there's the help. That's the whole help section. But there's no highlighter. Bummer. So you can't highlight things. So you really do need to use those notes. If you find a word you don't know, right, you can look it up. So I don't know. Can I open up? Oh, good. I don't know what inauguration means. And so I'm going to do dictionary. Boom, there it is. Okay. So if I don't know what one of the words is, I can use that. Thesaurus is just if I want to find a similar word, and you can use this thesaurus in the writing test too. Okay, so there's my notes, save and close. So I'm going to read all this one time because I'm a good reader. I read it one time just to get the general idea. And then I'm going to look at my questions and I'm going to go back to the text to make sure I picked the right answer. These are text dependent questions. Go back to the text to make sure you pick the right question. So this is just like in our quizzes. We got a part A and a part B. What's the central idea and which detail supports whatever you picked for part A, right? Then you can go through and I'm just going to click through. I'm just making this up. So I don't know. Pick, go through, and I'm going to go. Are there more than 10? Are there more than 10? I think there's only 10 questions here. Okay, so I am going to say I am done. Save. And then next, you have not entered responses for one or more items. Click yes to proceed anyway. I'm going to click yes to proceed anyway. Okay, but don't you do that during the regular test, right? And now here we have more. Okay, select the excerpt in passage 1 that supports the idea modern changes have come to the prairie. Oh, so you go in here and you have to choose it like that. Okay, so you just click, and once again, I still have access to my notes. I might be able to use the line reader, but you might not. Okay, and we type an answer. Remember, I have my dictionary if I need it. And then I'm going through the test. Of course, you're gonna think about it as you're taking the test. You're gonna take your time. You're gonna refer back to the text because these are text dependent questions. All right. And you want to make sure you're not answering what you think in your head, but you're answering what the text is telling us. Okay, save next. So here we go. Here's the next one. And once again, I've got some passages to read, right? Oh, and there's another podcast. There's another podcast. So I'm going to go to just kind of go through these. And I'm just checking anything because, well, I'm not actually taking it and you don't want to sit there and watch me take this. So I'm going to save and then I'm going to go to the next. And then 25 to 28. Where's my question? Oh, they want us to make some adjustments, replace. Okay. So we're doing a thing where we're replacing. There are 5 highlights in the essay. Which word or phrase may be incorrect, and you're going to fix them. Okay. And if you don't agree with, if you want to change it back, you can, you can change it to something else, right? All right. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to say end test. And of course, it's going to tell me I've reached the end of the test. And if I want to say no, I can go back and I can hit the back button. I can hit the back button and I can look at the other sections. Okay. So there we go. Hit the, oh, yep. See, I can go back to all of the different sections. Okay. Now I'm going to end the test and you need to make sure, am I done with it? I want to click no to keep working on the test. I want to say yes because I want to submit the test. And when I submit it, see, it shows me which ones I didn't do. And so I can go back there and I can do that. Okay. So you have multiple chances to go back and fix the ones that you missed. I'm going to say yes. And of course, you are not going to end the test if you have all of these red triangles, right? You're going to click on those red triangles and you're going to go back and you're going to fix those and make sure that you've answered every item, because anything you didn't answer is wrong. If you don't know what the answer is, you have probably a 25% chance of getting it right just by trying to make your best possible guess. All right. And when you're done, boom, you submit the test. Are you sure? See, there's one more opportunity to go back. Oh no, I have some red triangles, right? No, I'm going to go back and fix those. And then when I get them all fixed, then I'm going to say yes. And then it's saying you're done. Log out. Boom. Okay, then you can read your book. Good job. All right. So we are going to stop the recording and I will do math next.